66 as a head coach. It had some success early with the Jets. It totally flamed out at the end.
Let's bring in Tim Hasselbeck now for his reaction on this. He inherited this Buffalo defense a couple of years ago, and they were a top 4 defense, and they have every year gotten worse and worse. That's his bread and butter. But do you attribute the issues in Buffalo simply to Rex Ryan?
No, it is trying to figure out if that's in fact what you want.
Tim, thanks for the insight. We have more on Rex Ryan and his brother Rob Ryan being fired in Buffalo coming up top of the hour when we move over to ESPN News with Coast to Coast. Elle Duncan, Michael Eaves. Breaking news here on a Tuesday.
Follow us.
What?
Thanks, Eve. We're back here with Ryan Clark. I found it interesting that Darlington, he tweeted this and he was just talking about this with Eves, that essentially maybe the loyalty, Rex Ryan's loyalty to Tyrod Taylor was a big part of being fired. You played in the league for a long time. Do you think that it's detrimental at times to have a coach?
Young players who don't have a lot stored up in their emotional bank account, haven't made a ton of deposits in it, and so he would make the best decision for the team.
Rex Ryan signed with the Bills at the beginning of 2015, and he's out right before 2017. 2 seasons to try to turn things around for Buffalo. I mean, how quickly do you know whether a guy's going to make an impact like you expect to make? Well, everybody should be on.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody is safe.
Hey, Peyton Manning got it.
He certainly did.
I try to tell people that if Peyton Manning can get it, what make you better?
He also got that ring, though. Hey-o. We've got a lot more coming up, but not just this situation. NFL Insiders has a full hour at 1 Eastern on ESPN2. Obviously, this will be the topic of conversation, but more Coast to Coast coming up. Thanks, RC. Teddy Bruschi's with us now. Teddy, obviously, playing with the Patriots for so many years. You've been in the Giants position where you're playing for nothing and you're going against a team that's playing for everything. How do those two different dynamics affect the game?
Well, I think men's very important, but head coaching and how they handle it during the week, that's that's even more important.
Keep them guessing. We've heard that all week from Herm Edwards. Keep them guessing. Don't tell them what's coming. All right, when you look at these two teams and as far as what they do on the field, you look at the Redskins, they've got the number 28th red zone offense.
Right.
And they're facing the number 1 red zone defense in the Giants. Why do you think that Cousins' unit is struggling inside the 20 so much? It was to jump on them early. The Giants are being outscored 88 to 51 in the first quarter. They've got the advantage in those final 3. So get Deshaun Jackson going a little early.
Maybe a shot early. Loosen.
You hold tight. Coming up on Coast to Coast, Seth Greenberg. Have you seen Lonzo Ball at UCLA? This kid is insane. But Seth Greenberg's comparison of him to one of the greatest of all time might have you going,